This is Air Tiki 921 crew member Lisa Brightwell. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Arrived at your destination. Welcome to paradise. This is the Tiki Man, and it is time for the show. Sit back and relax. Have some fun with us. Jump in the YouTube chat and be a part of the show. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Happy New Year, everybody. It's time to get rock and roll. Time to get this day started off right the positive way. You ready? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big band voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey, Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing?
A little echoey.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. And hello, hello, hello.
Hold on a minute here. B-Dog, how you doing?
I'm just fine.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
How about now, hippie chick?
Good morning.
There you go.
That's much better.
Yeah. Flash Noogie's back in the house.
Who?
Yeah.
Who put
That's
the
right.
black-eyed peas in the slow cooker?
That's right. Yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of that. All right, here we go. We got a big show for you. Got a brand new sponsor we're going to announce. We got the Almanac back. We got JBL Travel Group Minute, and we're going to have some fun. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Happy New Year to you, everybody. Starting our 11th year here on the airwaves.
What about that?
Pulling a B-dog, you know. We're starting our 11th year.
We're in TV now. We begin seasons.
Season.
Yeah.
Season
Right.
11.
There we go. Yeah, how they do, like it's not like Yellowstone, like where they go away for 6 months or whatever, but then come back and kill everybody
That's
off.
right. This is the season 11 premiere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. I heard I had a great one. According to the pictures, it looked like I was having a good time. We still need to get to the bottom before this show is over with. What happened to the stopper that goes in the reef rum bottle, and who put the black eyed peas in the crock pot? Okay?
My darling, that was all you.
It was not me.
It was you. It was you.
Was it you, Flaz?
I didn't even have
Yeah.
a bottle of reef rum.
Now
No,
listen.
let's talk about the black eyed peas.
Let's-
negative.
Let's talk about this
That's a
logically.
negative.
You know, from a logical thinker over here.
Is that what you are?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe I am. And so, from a logical standpoint,
Yeah.
who in the world would go into someone else's home and they see in the refrigerator a pot, a bowl of peas
I could-
soaking? Wait a minute.
I
Do
can
not
think of
interrupt.
four people off the top of my
Do
head.
not interrupt until
Oh,
I
and
finish.
I'm one of them.
Now,
Larice is always in the kitchen.
but why would Larice see a pot of peas soaking in water?
Did you see Larice on New Year's Eve?
Yes, I did.
She don't
And then
remember
say,
either. If
"Oh,
she put the
gee, I
crock
think
pot-
I'll put them in the crock pot and start cooking these
Yeah.
in somebody else's house."
That sounds like something she would do.
I
Trying
think
to
the
do a good
only
deed.
person.
Yeah, trying to do a good deed.
I think the only person
Larice,
here that would have
no
done
good
that
deed goes
would have
unpunished.
been Danny Lynn.
Reeboks put Danny's gift back in the sack.
Yeah, please do.
All right, we are coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up in the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar. That, of course, is Verona Corona, who is down in Mexico, hobbling alone. Right.
Verona injured her knee, and as soon as she got to Mexico, she had to get a cane and a CT scan,
Yep.
and she has a meniscus tear. Her
Yeah.
knee popped, and now she has a cane and a knee brace, and it's hard to put weight on it.
Yeah. Now she's literally having people bring her margaritas to her. You know,
Exactly. Well, yeah.
And
You
on
know.
the bright side, she does not have to worry about a polar vortex.
So that's right. That's right.
That's right.
You know, I was thinking, Alex was telling me about a guy who met at the VFW who jumped out of an airplane on his 90th birthday. And, he's still coherent enough at his age to have all these stories. And I was thinking, and Verona can't even get on an airplane without breaking a leg. You know, I mean. Poor Verona Corona. And, of course, our producer, Monica, who is always listening. Vacuum cleaner, Tom, who is always working. Yeah, that's right. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. And Tinkerbell and everybody up there. Happy Sunday to you. Got a little snow out there and more of the white stuff out in the yard there. So
I hear we're supposed to get some snow.
Now, listen. All right, we were born and raised here. It's not like all these other implants that have moved here, right? We know.
I know the snow that we will get, if we get any, will be less.
Yeah,
we're getting ice.
We're going to get ice or less than an inch.
We're going to
get a dusting of something.
Well, listen, it'll all be gone by 11 o'clock, But our weather people really want to be like weather people up north,
we're going to get. We got this big cold front coming in,
they're
and
looking
it's
2 weeks out, and they're like, "Ooh, I see a little snow in there. I see a little snow." They get all excited, But it's all.
Little snow means a little snow.
A lot of rain. And it's just going to be cold, so it's going to be slick. That's all I can say.
Because
I'd rather have the snow than the ice, to be honest with you.
Now, if you're in Kentucky,
they're going to get snow.
You're going to get it.
You're going to get
snow.
They're probably going to get it from about Knoxville up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say so. Yeah.
So good morning to you guys. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat. It's nice having those guys here, and thank you for bringing the Reef Rum.
Oh, yes.
I love those guys.
That was the last thing Flaz remembers. 1 minute I was sitting at the bar drinking Reef Rum with you, and
the next minute I was in your kitchen.
Yeah.
No, I was not. I would get blamed for that, wouldn't I?
We got to get to the bottom of that. But anyway, so good morning, guys. And Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee. Of course, that is the Goldens. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Nice to see you on New Year's Eve. The cabin up north, the Brap Shack and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York. Home away from home for Don and Bob Cummings when they're not at the Coyote Woods. Do we know where they are this morning?
The Brap Shack. They're snowed in at the Brap Shack.
Oh, they're in heaven then. Hey, we want to thank them.
They have to dig themselves out today just to go anywhere.
We want to thank them for the nice gift card they gave us back last year, earlier in the late last year, whenever it was. They gave it to us in
July.
Yeah, for Hennon's.
Oh, that was such a great time.
Oh, man.
That was a great restaurant.
That's the new place, isn't it?
It's
no, it's been around.
It's been around a while, but it's across from the aquarium.
Oh, okay.
And
there's a new place that opened up there by the mall. Been wanting to try out.
Oh no, this is downtown.
Okay.
Hennon's has been around for probably 20 years.
Okay.
Probably has, yeah.
Yeah. It's a very nice restaurant.
Nice steak and lobster.
Is that what you had?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it was good. It was good. Everything good. I had a nice wedge salad. What was that dessert we had?
Like chocolate melted chocolate or something.
It's like a volcano. The
it's
chocolate.
Like you dig into it and the chocolate ooze comes out.
Lava cake.
Kind of like a lava cake. Yeah.
It was nice.
So good.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate the gift card. We would not have been there if it hadn't been for you guys, so thank you.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Jinx Creek Retreat, located in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. That, of course, is Mo and the Mystery Man.
I love Ocean Isle.
Yeah. And, of course, Mo was here for New Year's Eve.
Mo was here.
And Ann was here.
Now, I think our Mystery Man has an ankle bracelet. He's not allowed to go anywhere, right? Is that what the deal is?
That's
He's not allowed to leave the premises?
Yeah, no, he's on house arrest.
He's on house arrest. Yeah.
He's in one of those government.
He's in witness protection. He can't go anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, we understand. It's okay. It's okay.
Or he may not. He may just be one of those people who don't like people.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, that's cool.
Apparently so.
Each and every day I can understand that feeling too.
Apparently so. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queens City, North Carolina. That, of course, is Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you.
Good morning.
Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. That is Rick the Stick and Shy Patty, who were here hanging out with us on New Year's Eve. It's nice to see you guys. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana. Home of Ed the Train Man and his beautiful wife Pat and all the conductors and little Alec and all those grandkids. And, of course, we have a new sponsor. We're going to make an announcement here shortly for his show. Let's see here. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. That, of course, is B-Man and Michelle. and the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, where they do their show, new time that they just started this Friday, 7 p.m., 7 to 9. So keep that in mind. The Pond Front Patio in Ottawa, the home for B-Dog and Lou, and the Legend Studio, which is going through another remodel.
Yes. Not really, well, kind of remodel, kind of.
Phase 27-19.
As you know, it's never complete. There's always something to
now,
do.
You know, I've tried to explain to people the phases of the chocolate bar. Mm-hmm. You know, but it literally went that way, right? But just as soon as I got something built, I was like, all right, we're going to need to make it bigger. We need to change this.
Exactly. He's already wanting to change it again.
Yeah.
He wants to change the chocolate bar again.
But at least good news is it'll be there until at least July of 2026.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we re-upped.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. So let's see here. Lake Music in Harrison Bay, home of Flaz and Larice and Lola and what's his name?
Poco.
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 Yeah. Poco like the band. I got to remember that.
Yeah.
We forget about the bird.
Can't ever forget about Poco.
Oh, he doesn't forget about anybody else.
I know, that's right.
He remembers us.
The big house on the hill there. So good morning. And the Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That is Dave Sons and Beth Travers. I see Beth Travers in the chat. So the rock star herself. You guys got to come to the New Year's Eve party sometime or another so we can talk about what I actually did. That'd be great. Let's see here. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina, rocking on the back porch of Tiki Man Radio. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden. Good afternoon to the Swedes. Happy Sunday to you guys. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year's. It wasn't safe everywhere. Of course, everything that happened down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
That was terrible. The ball game went on the next day. And I don't know, we'll have to talk football somewhere along the way, but we're not going to do it right now. Let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors. Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam. Camys Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Camys Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Camys Grammy. Camys Grammy Live Cam, the official live cam of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. You know, here at Tiki Man Radio, we always encourage you to get out of your comfort zone. Try something different. Be bold, and no matter what you do. Let me tell you about the official rum company of Tiki Man Radio. Reef Rum is American-made with an offbeat blend, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It was created for bohemians and connoisseurs who tire of the same old thing. It's an eccentric blend of natural banana, orange, and coconut, balanced with a touch of smoky flavor. To find out where you can find Reef Rum, visit reefrum.com. That's REIFRUM.com. If you're looking to step out of your comfort zone, then Reef Rum is where you need to be. When you go to reefrum.com, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man to get free shipping on your first order. Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Smooth, smoky. It's time to get out of your comfort zone with Reef Rum.
Hello, everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and I would like to tell you about my sponsor, Castaway Sauce Company, for my show, the Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac. That airs each Sunday during Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, where I take you back in time with history of the world and Tiki Man Radio. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce from Castaway Sauce Company. With a variety of different flavors to choose from and a wide range of spice levels, they have the perfect hot sauce for you. From Mango Chipotle, a lower heat sauce with a touch of sweetness, to Blackbeard's Revenge, the flagship sauce of Castaway. Delicious but deadly, and not for the faint of heart, Castaway Sauce Company is sure to satisfy your desire for great hot sauce. Visit their website, castawaysaucecompany.com, and order yours today. Tune in each Sunday for the Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac with me, Tiki Jane, and learn more about Castaway Sauce Company, world history, and Tiki Man Radio. Until next time, this is Tiki Jane. I'll see you on the radio.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the Panama City Perry Head Rendezvous, April 24th through the 26th, 2025. Man, I can't believe it's been 10 years. We've had a lot of fun and had a lot of memories over the years. Make your plans. Come over and have some fun with us. That's the Panama City Perry Head Rendezvous 2025, April 24th through the 26th in beautiful Panama City Beach. Make sure you register, sign up, and stop by the big Tiki Man Radio tent right next to the stage and say hi to us. Tiki Man Radio, 10th anniversary of the Panama City Perry Head Rendezvous. Come on out and have some fun with us. You know, the biggest party of the year is the Tiki Bar Summer Party, and this year it's going to be on July the 12th, 2025, the 18th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, with special musical guest Marty Nickel and others to be determined. Bring your swimming trunks, bring your flip-flops, bring your beer, and come on out and have a party with me, Tiki Man style. That's the 18th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 12th, 2025, right here in Harrison Bay at the old Tiki Bar. Come on out and have some fun. I'm not going to live forever. That's right. I ain't going to live forever. Come on out and have some fun with us. That's for sure. And of course, Marty Nickel is making his return, this time to the big stage.
Oh, I'm so excited about that.
Mark Mulch will be here on the 26th of this month. He's going to come in, make an appearance on the show, and I'm sure we're going to talk about him and a band coming and playing. So, I always say more details to come. We always like to try to have a couple of different bands going or whatever, but it's gotten crazy here the last few years. So we're gonna try to work out some details with him for sure.
Yeah, we're not rich.
Some of these guys are like, listen, we can play for 2 hours for about $10,000. I'm like, well, I'm gonna pull all your music out of the radio.
I know. It's funny.
I mean, come on now. All right.
Well, no, I know.
But anyway, who we got out there today? And we'll go through the shout-outs, and then we'll make this sponsor announcement.
Okay, well, we've got Shy Patty out there saying good morning.
Good morning.
And we've got, we've got Dan Ware saying Happy New Year, Tiki family.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Mo is saying Happy New Year to everybody.
Hello, Mo.
Z&G says they've got William Franklin, their grandson, and he keeps turning up the volume on Tiki Man Radio.
Right.
As he should.
Yeah, that boy is going to go far. All right?
That's right.
He's already ahead of the game. And before you go any further, I want to make sure I mention Jax, Jax Bowers, sponsor and good friend. And,
yes, he chimed in.
Him and his family are listening in this morning.
Awesome.
Yeah, so good morning to the family.
And we've got Graham Andrews and Nicole, and they're saying good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Nice shirt. That's me.
Yeah.
Wearing my Ancient Alien shirt.
Yep.
And then we've got Donna and Bob Cummings.
Hey, guys. Hello to the Panther.
They are up at the Brap Shack, and they are snowed in.
Oh, and they're in heaven. That's what they like.
Get them snow machines out and have a blast.
Yes. And then we've got, we have got Michelle Myers is out there saying good morning. Good morning to you and Tim.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. Happy Sunday to you.
And we've got Axie Lynn saying Ellie says good morning.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
And she loves her Pawpaw and Noni.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, Ellie. And
Ellie
today's her birthday?
No, it was
yesterday. Was her birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was in this room all day yesterday.
And actually, here's the truth of the story. I was actually feeling under the weather. I thought I had the flu.
Yeah.
So I had like body aches, a headache, the whole shebang. And then I woke up. I went to bed early. Woke up this morning. I'm completely fine.
Good.
Yeah, so we didn't want to. They had a little get together, I think, for Ellie, and but you don't want none of that going on. That's for sure.
Yeah, actually. And let's see, we've got. Oh, Dan Ware says that his granddaughter was also scared to death of him. I can see why. I can see why.
Well, again, I'm proud of my granddaughters. Maya got her driver's license this week, and so I'm proud of her. And, of course, Ellie, with her 3rd birthday, she's already through. I don't know. She'll be driving not too long from now.
Yeah, not too long.
Today is Grayson's 3rd birthday as well.
Oh, well, there you go.
So,
Oh, gosh,
well,
yeah,
wait a minute.
that's right.
We need to do some birthday things here. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Forgot about that. Yeah, happy birthday to everybody out there. I think we're going to need a new mascot for down in Panama City, because I think she's going to be wearing her
parrot.
Her parrot, yeah.
Yeah.
So Larice will be the newbie. And
I guess Larice gets to wear the Tiki Man costume.
You get some rum in her and she'll do anything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, there she goes. I don't know if she'll come back or not. Cause,
I know.
We may have to put a daggone air tag on her just so we can keep track of where she went.
Well, we're going to have to warn her, because, when you start going out into the crowd and all those tents and stuff,
right.
Everybody wants to give you a shot. So you got to be real careful.
Oh, I know.
Buddy.
I know. You got to be careful
You can take
with
a walk
that.
and come back
Because there's hundreds of tents, so everybody wants to give you a shot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So just be warned. Just say, "Oh no, I'm good, thank you."
Pace yourself.
And then we got Marty Gentry saying good morning.
Hey, Marty.
Good
Morning, brother.
to you and Angela.
Yeah. Happy Sunday to you.
Jason Whitler's out there.
Morning.
Good
Morning.
morning. And let's see here. Then we've also got Brad Lynn. That is your son. He's out there saying hello. Good
morning.
Bahama Brad, good morning to you.
Anthony Centula, the artist, he is out there.
Good morning, brother.
The beautiful Sean Crawley is out there.
Yes, good morning to you, sweetheart.
Darling. Then we got Debbie Haas. Bill and Debbie Haas, they are out there.
Valley Center, Kansas, the backyard.
Ed and Felicia Kubiak is out there.
The conductors.
Yeah. And we got Crazy Kim Downing is out there.
Crazy Kim Downing, good morning to you, sweetheart.
Yeah, good grief. I hadn't heard from her in a while.
Yeah.
We've got Barry D is out there.
Morning, brother.
And let's see who we got over here. We've got Andrew Dean saying good morning.
Good morning.
I hope your day is a blast.
I responded to that this morning. I was like, it's about time for you to make a visit. It usually comes through about this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
And my good buddy, Verona Corona, who is down in Mexico.
Hobbling on one leg.
Hobbling on one leg. God bless her.
Morning, Verona Corona.
Yeah. But she's doing okay. At least she's in a warm climate.
Yes.
And people will bring her beers,
Yeah.
Oh, Cabana Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And she'll have
Hello, I need another drink.
some. And some to smoke.
Yes,
Come on,
please.
bring it over
Yes.
here.
Yes. Could you bring me that pipe? That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, they took
Bring me
care
that
of all
bong.
of that yesterday for her, so she is in good shape. She's in good shape. And then we've got our producer, Monica, who is always listening. And
Yes,
she's
That's
saying,
right. Good morning to you.
she's saying, good morning and happy Sunday. We are Buck's Shoulder High in snow.
Wow.
And it is coming down again, but we're good. Everyone is safe and well, and let's see, traveling and celebrating. Let's see, have a great day on the radio.
There you go.
And then we've got Suzanne Gobin is out there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We've got Mr. Ernie Randall is out there.
Good morning, Ernie. Happy Sunday to you.
We got Manny Rico.
Rico Suave.
That's right. Good morning to you.
And Mr. Frank Goddard is out there.
Morning, Frank.
And let's see if I've got anybody else I may have missed. Rick Martinez, your brother from another mother, is out there.
Yeah, doing a great job of promoting Reef Rum as well.
So he had snow too.
Yeah.
He swears he's coming to the summer party, so
Nice.
you'll all get to meet Rick the Pirate.
Nice.
I know. And then we got Rick Hoffel is out there saying good morning.
Morning, brother.
Tammy Creech, good morning, dear.
The Captain, good morning to you.
And then Fawn Ray,
Fawn Ray, good morning.
good morning. And Beverly Goddard is out there.
Morning, Beverly.
And let's see. Oh, boy. Always get. Oh, Marianne Seebeck.
Oh, Marianne. Well, good morning to you, Marianne.
Let's see. We've got, I think that's about it. Oh, Edward Contreras and Beautiful Pat.
Yeah, you can't forget them.
Wouldn't forget them. I got them over here.
That's right. All right, what you got?
Hey, I got Rick the Sticks out there.
Morning.
Of course, let's see, going down. A lot of people that the Golden Girls out there. Good morning to the Golden Girls.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to you, Mike Trenholm. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
Daughter Julie's out there, and she says Kentucky is already getting some snow.
Yeah. Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Ann Wee Hunt's out there. She says, "What's up, y'all?"
Morning, Ann. Yeah, she was. Wasn't she here?
Ann, she was here.
She was here.
So, Ann, I saw that you did the Irish goodbye. Ann knows what I'm talking about. Because I turned around and she was gone.
Well, she said goodbye to some people, but for the most part, yeah, it was goodbye. I'm gone.
The Irish goodbye.
Oh, all right.
I like looking at the group picture the next morning. I'm like, let me see who all was there.
I looked
nice
at
that Andy and Brenda showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
I was talking to Andy, and he goes, "I only meant to come down here and spend about an hour."
I don't know how many times we've heard that, you know.
I know. Good morning to Debbie Haas, who's out there.
Yes, good morning to you.
All righty. Going on down, like I said, a lot of people. How about Camys Grammys? Jody is out there this morning.
That's right. Camys Grammy is out there this morning. Good morning to you.
And let's go.
Teresa
A lot of chat going on out there this morning.
I see Teresa Arnold is out there. Good morning to you.
Yep. You're scrolling down faster than me.
I got a bigger screen.
You do have a bigger screen. We're not going to talk about that. Oh, my. A lot of people's talking about football going on, so we got a lot of that chat going on. But Jamie Hawkins, good morning to Jamie.
Jamie.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hadn't heard from you in a while.
I know.
Looks like that's all I got right now.
All righty then. Well, let's get this day started off right the island way. I've got it shows me about 35 of you are watching right now, so please go ahead and hit the like button. We only got 18 likes right now.
Oh, we need more.
Some of you are slacking, including all of you guys here.
I already did.
Okay, good. So
Fly's got to figure out how to do it.
I know.
He's probably hitting the thumbs down.
Yeah.
I am not.
All right, let's get this day started off right the island way. We're going to come back and make the new sponsor announcement that we're thrilled to have. And, kicking off a new year, you got to remember who you are, and you got to get all this negativity out of your life a little bit. It's going to be a long year, so we need to start clearing things out, okay? This is one of my theme songs. Happy Sunday to you.
I have climbed up on the mountain and I've fallen in the pit. I've looked love in the eye and seen the other side of it. I spend most of my time just laughing at a joke nobody gets, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, she said she'd stay forever, but she lied. No, she couldn't keep a straight face if she tried. Told me that she loved me, now she's someone else's bride, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Ain't it funny what gets you where you're going? Who's to say what's right or what is wrong? There ain't nobody knows how life's gonna happen. Only thing to do is live it till it's gone. Every time I see my buddies, we get way too stoned. Oh, we start trading stories, and it's on. And I swear I left a piece of me down every road I've gone, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Ain't it funny what gets you where you're going? Who's to say what's right or and I'm happy where I am. I got supper in the oven and a cold drink in my hand. I take naps when I want to, go dancing when I can, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Ain't it funny what gets you where you're going? Who's to say what's right or what is wrong? There ain't nobody knows how life's gonna happen. Only thing to do is live it till it's gone. Only thing to do is live it till it's gone. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey everybody, this is Bob Shealy. Thank you for listening to my music here on Tiki Man Radio, where the very best in trot rock music is played. So sit back, relax, and chillax, because your ears could not be in better hands.
Chillax, that's what the man from Jamaica said.
What port lies in our future? What destination can we find? Feel the need for the lack of speed and moderate the daily climb. What do we want? What do we need? What's in the water and the wave? The seduction when the canvas sings, that draws us to our new escape. Let's buy a bottle of anything, aye-ho. Sip it slowly in the sultry sunny south. Living right on the left side of the road. Oh, water cleanses out our muddied mouth. Anchored in the tide, the rigging sway. Today's catch is slowly cooking. Heat of the day just fades away. Let's buy a bottle of anything, aye-ho, and sip it slowly in the sultry sunny south. Living right on the left side of the road. Oh, water cleanses out our muddied mind. So grab a bottle of anything, aye-ho. Yes, the older, the smoother it goes down. Turn the bottom to the sky in celebration. Oh, water cleanses out our muddied mind. Of our soul. Let's buy a bottle of anything, aye-ho, and sip it slowly in the sultry sunny south. Living right on the left side of the road. Oh, water cleanses out our muddied mind. Get to the bottom of anything, aye-ho. Let the help us all unwind. We're living right with nowhere else to go. Oh, water cleanses
Hey Tiki folks, this is Rick the Stick, and I do my show from 5 to 7 Eastern Island Time every Sunday evening, and it's sponsored by JBL Travel Group. The show is called It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere on the Road. When I'm not doing my show, I keep my one good eye on the road and my two good ears tuned in to Tiki Man Radio. Hey, what could possibly go wrong?
Todd Trusty. One of my favorite tunes of his, one of the most underrated artists out there.
I think he's awesome.
Yeah, we had a good time with him. He came here to Chattanooga one time. We took him downtown and went to the where did we go? We went to Spur.
We went to Stir.
Stir. I don't know why I want to call it Spur.
It's Stir.
I think they ought to rename it Spur.
Really?
And then we went to the Chattanooga Whiskey Company.
Yeah, you got him some whiskey.
Yeah.
Spent the weekend with us. I love that when people do that. I get to show them my town.
Yeah, instead of just hanging out at the tiki bar or the chocolate bar.
Yeah, we can go drink at other bars. Let's go on tour.
Let's go on tour.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's get to this major announcement here. Now, let me see
let's
here. Let's see. We're going to go down here to. I got so much stuff in here now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, breaking news. Over the holiday, while everybody was enjoying themselves, we were working hard around here trying to get sponsors and stuff. You know, we want to thank Reggae Wines for 3.5 years of good times.
That's right. I love Reggae Wines. They're fabulous people. Meredith, great people.
If you think about it, they were one of the first camera sponsors that we had for the showcase.
They certainly were.
And then when Ed and Pat started their show, they became the main sponsor because they all live up there close to one another. And so we threw out some end-of-the-year specials, trying to get some sponsors for a couple of shows. And we also need a sponsor for Jukebox Saturday. I've got a campaign that I'm going to start with that pretty soon. We may or may not get Lake Winnepesaukah back, but we'll see. And I really like it when we're working with a sponsor that gets involved with what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes just because it's a sponsor doesn't mean it's a good fit. But this, however, is a good fit. And so I'm going to play the video, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Here we go. Are you looking to launch your commercial real estate investment? JM Real Estate is your trusted partner on the Florida Space Coast. They specialize in commercial property management, leasing, and sales, offering full-service resolutions tailored to your needs. The Space Coast is booming, home to the rocket launches, high-tech innovation, and world-renowned companies. From bustling Melbourne to scenic Cocoa Beach, thriving Vera, and rapidly growing Palm Bay. Opportunity is everywhere. Contact JM Real Estate today at jmrealestate.com or contact Nicole Reed with over 25 years experience at 321-242-2882, and let's turn your vision into reality. JM Real Estate. Launch your investment on the Space Coast today. There you go. And that is, of course, Nicole Reed with Graham and Nicole.
Yes.
And so, she's been in the commercial real estate business for 25 years, and they recently merged with a different company, and, they got a little bit of an advertising budget there. So they're going to be the new sponsor for Ed the Train Man and the Conductors. Let's see here. Here we go. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man and his Conductors every Monday starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time right here on Tiki Man Radio. Ed and Pat and the Conductors bring in local artists from around the Indiana area, have live interviews. The train leaves at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time live on Tiki Man Radio. Come over and join the fun. There you go. So we're very excited about that. Thank you, Nicole and Graham Andrews, for jumping on board with Tiki Man Radio.
That's awesome.
And,
Thank you.
They are on board for the next year. So
nice.
That's always a good thing whenever that happens. And we're also talking to a couple of other companies as well. So good things are happening for Tiki Man Radio. That's for sure. So. And we had a great year. I always like to give you a State of the Union kind of thing with the radio station. It was a challenging year, no doubt. A lot of companies scaled back on budgets and stuff based off of the economy and different things. And so, like Reggae Wines and stuff of that nature. But other of our sponsors, kind of like Camys Grammy, she's going to be the main sponsor for the Songwriter Showcase this year. So we had Reef Rum that came on board, and man, what a partnership that has become. solely responsible for our headaches on Sunday.
Yeah, who drank all the reef rum?
Well, I knew we was in trouble when Tim came in and put 3 bottles behind the bar. I was like, oh, my God, here we go.
Well, see, now 2 of those were supposed to be for me, and then I had to end up buying more.
Well, Lori's thought 2 of them was for her.
No.
But luckily they bought a couple of cases down there, which that always works both ways, right? So they bought 2 cases down in Pensacola. I sent the picture to David Reeve. Anytime you have Reef Rum or any of our sponsors or whatever, take a picture of it, post it, tag us in it, send it to me, whatever. That helps us out tremendously. Then David can go and call that place and sell them 2 more cases. Right? So it works out really well. And getting their butts a little bit. You need more than 2 bottles on the shelf.
I know. When I was in Ohio, I went to the local liquor store, went in, and I come back, and I'm like, you don't have any Reef Rum? They're like, what's that? Well, let me tell you about Reef Rum.
Let me tell you about Reef Rum.
Let me tell you.
So I told them about Reef Rum. They wrote it all down and said, we're going to check into it. So hopefully we'll get some up there in my hometown.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. Thanks, B-Dog.
Yeah, and anything anybody can do with their local liquor store, just because we can't get it locally for you doesn't mean that it's impossible to get it. You just got to request it. You just got to get it. And if people will taste it, I promise you they'll keep drinking it. So congratulations to Ed the Train Man and the conductors for their starting a new year with a new sponsor with JM Real Estate and the Space Coast Connection. Your Space Coast partner is what it is. So he's got to get all of his lingos. I'd already done all the commercials and everything for him, so I know he's freaking out, whatever. So I was working on that right up to the New Year's Eve party, putting that together.
Yes, you were.
Very cool.
So we really appreciate those guys. Thank you so much for being a part of it. All right, so we're up to 31 likes now. So a couple of you out there still need to hit the like button, or if you're just joining us, please hit the like button. That helps us out tremendously. Another thing I went through, I spent a lot of time. We had a great holiday off, and I hope you did as well. I had a couple of things that happened to me that was really, really nice. Number one, I got to spend a little time with my mom, who was doing well. And she's really struggled over the last 3 or 4 months or so. We moved her into another place, and she seems to be really happy and content. And we had a great talk with her. That was really nice. And then, of course, my little granddaughter, Ellie, came in here and hugged my neck on Christmas Eve.
Right,
so,
she wasn't scared of you.
No.
Which
she
she
forgot
normally
all about
was.
that time I ripped Santa Claus's head off and gave it to her. I got short memories, I guess, but that was nice. And, of course, we got to spend time with everybody. We went out and had a good dinner. Everybody was here New Year's Eve. Had a really good time.
Andy's party.
Oh, yeah, Andy's party.
Andy's party was nice.
That was a good time.
Thank you for mentioning that. We went up there and had a good time with those guys and made it back and okay. And no problems there.
Andy and Brenda.
Andy and Brenda, that's right.
And they both came to party.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it works, right? If I show up at your party, you got to come to mine.
Oh. Like the party before the party?
That's right. That's right.
No, listen, the party before, that's how you lose your membership around here, these parties before the parties, okay? And every year in January, I clean out the Tiki Bar private page, because if you hadn't been here in 5, 6, 7 years or whatever, you're booted out, because we know you're not coming back.
That's right.
So that's how that works. And if you think about it, the members of the private Tiki Bar page, I kind of keep it around 150.
Yeah.
So think about all the thousands of people you've seen in pictures and stuff that have been here over the years.
I haven't counted recently.
Yeah, well, there you go.
How about some Reef Rum business cards for all of us to kind of like, instead of just saying, like B-Dog said, you ought to look into them or whatever, we can say, here, this is your contact person.
Well, reefrum.com is probably the best business card they could have. A lot of times, I see what you're saying, something that we could give out.
It's something personal then,
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm with you, maybe with David's contact. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. He wants to, and he's very good. I got to tell you, he was Rick's Dirty Harry's. was very impressed with how he conducted himself, took care of his own business. At one point they ran out of reef rum behind the bar. He went and got some more, brought it in.
He did.
He came up to the private series concerts upstairs, stayed about an hour or so until the band kicked in and then got out of there, and he's going to be the main sponsor replacing Landshark Lager this year for all 3 days. And he's coming to Panama City.
Even better.
And he's daring to come to the summer party.
No kidding.
Yeah, so what a relationship. He likes what we're doing, and we keep working hard at it, and we drink as much of it as we can. When we get it, so what you got?
Shy Patty says there's not one picture of her hanging in the chocolate bar.
Oh, that's not true.
That's not
I'm
true,
like,
Patty.
I know there's a picture.
I know there's a picture of you in here.
Yeah.
There's a couple. Yeah.
I got a picture. I wish it wasn't hanging there.
Listen,
Patty, you're just not tall enough to see them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it is.
Well, you mess with me, I'll go dig out that one where you slept through the entire summer party over in there, and you put it up on the wall. Put a caption on it. Good times.
Well, it was before she went to sleep.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of good things. But so one of the things that I went through was doing shout outs. Every once in a while I got to do a training class for you guys. Okay. And so I put something together after I went through like 100 of them. And so let me explain to you how it works. Whenever you do the shout out on the app, it comes to my email. But it doesn't say, it does say who it's from or whatever, but when I download it, it's got numbers and letters and all kinds of stuff, just a logging number basically. And depending on how you do it, sometimes I've got to download it, piece it together, raise up the voice or whatever, and then save it for, shout out from Billy Bob, whatever, And I sent some to you guys and all this stuff. I went through all of them. But, an example of what not to do is, hey, y'all sounding good. And that's it. You need to always tell us who you are.
Who are you? Where are you from?
This is Billy Bob, and I'm listening in South Alabama, and I love Tiki Man Radio. That's a perfect one. Or I love listening to Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday night, or Coastal Confessions or whatever it may be, because I'll get them to them. There's a little bit of a process. So I put together a training video for you guys, and here it is. Here at Tiki Man Radio, we love shout-outs from our artists and our listeners from all over the world. You ever wondered how you do that? Well, if you have the free Tiki Man Radio app, all you have to do is click on the little menu and go down to where it says shout-out. You can record a short shout-out. When you're done, you just send it straight to us. You have about 15, 16 seconds to do it. Here's a couple of pointers. Make sure you don't have your TV on or your radio. Make sure you're in a quiet space if you can. And always tell us who you are, where you're from, and mention you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. It's as simple as that. If you want to hear your name on the radio, send us a shout out and we'll put it in the radio station for you. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station, and give us a shout out. There you go. So, I think sometimes people think that it's an automatic thing, like it's going to pop into the radio. It doesn't work that way, and thank God. Because it would be twice as much work for me, but make sure you're in a quiet space. I mean, if you're in a crowd at a bar or something like that, and you're wanting your favorite bartender to give a shout out, that's okay. I can work with that, But if you're sitting in your living room and the TV's turned way up, it brings it kind of clouds out your voice a little bit. But you got about 15 or 16 seconds. Here's the good thing: you can redo it. You can delete it and redo another one if you didn't like it. You can play it back for you and all that stuff, So it's real easy to do.
The ambassador says that it's not the ambassador. Our producer says the time allotted is not quite long enough.
Yeah. Well, now listen, you got to be a little prepared, Hey, this is Jimmy. Listening to Tiki Man Radio.
You're done.
You remember the one we had with Pablo that he tried to do it too long?
Oh yeah, that
Remember
was funny, and it cut off. He says, and when I'm drinking,
Pablo Rita's,
and
that's it.
That's it.
But it
Cut
was
off.
so perfect. I left it in the way
I know,
it was.
it was funny.
But here's the thing: it's 2025. Can you believe that? The year 2025.
I cannot believe that.
And we need new shout-outs for all the shows.
Yes.
You know, so an artist, if you're out there listening, you can do it as well. You don't have to go into the studio and do something all professional and stuff. This is just a quick 15 second shout out that we play in between songs, and it's really good for all the shows to have them in there. So if you have any questions, please refer to the training video first.
Well, we have a new live chat person I haven't seen before. Mike Farmer says, "Who day?"
Who day?
That's right.
I mean, it's not something I've ever seen, or I haven't seen his name in there before.
Oh, well, good morning to you.
Yeah.
Who day?
Who day?
That's Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, they won last night. And now they need some help
Well,
to make the playoffs.
And I got to tell you, once Tennessee lost, right?
Oh,
You know, not only to Ohio, you know, but I
we're talking pro, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking pro, but I'm talking about on the college side of things.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, I think it was, I started shutting the lights off. And there, y'all get the hell out of here. All right, it's over with.
Yeah.
Closed everything down and got everybody out here and you know, dumped the chili down the drain and said to hell with it.
Chili? Was there chili?
Well, I made him dump it down the drain because he left it sitting out all night.
Yeah, I made a big old pot of chili and none of y'all showed up.
That's right.
Oh, that night. You did
Actually,
play. I know.
Actually, Kevin and Angel.
Kevin and Angel and Alex were here.
That's right. Alex
and that was
here.
it.
I kept to myself that night.
Well,
And, he was mad too. He as soon as he thought that not about the people not being here. He was mad at the game, and then he was like, "Okay, y'all get out of here. I'm going to bed."
Well, he sent me a text that said, "I'm drinking your Christmas present."
I did too.
That's right, he was.
I did too. I had it in a nice bag and everything. So I just drank the damn thing. Hell with him.
You know, at the age I am, trying to keep up with the gentleman who is finishing that project in my house.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was beat to S.
Yes.
H. And
Yeah.
I just, God, couldn't. Reese said, "No, we don't want to go." You look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at you. You're a mess. And, and you know I don't like to drink. I could hear y'all having that conversation.
So then you sent me
the things y'all say to each other sober.
Oh God, that's funny.
Well, I mean, we worked until he was done, and it was like, you know, the last few things that need to be done when you have a project like mine, and it was just one of those nights.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk more about some football here. Let's take care of our 11 o'clock sponsors. Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Jax Bowers Mud Cut South Studios is your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Jax Bowers Mud Cut South Studios will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated. Stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Are you looking to launch your commercial real estate investment? JM Real Estate is your trusted partner on the Florida Space Coast. They specialize in commercial property management, leasing, and sales, offering full-service resolutions tailored to your needs. The Space Coast is booming, home to the rocket launches, high-tech innovation, and world-renowned companies. From bustling Melbourne to scenic Cocoa Beach, thriving Vera, and rapidly growing Palm Bay. Opportunity is everywhere. Contact JM Real Estate today at jmrealestate.com or contact Nicole Reed with over 25 years experience at 321-242-2882, and let's turn your vision into reality. JM Real Estate. Launch your investment on the Space Coast today. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. If you're looking for a true coastal Americana troubadour and a legendary singer, then look no further than Silver Buckle recording artist Chris Bellamy. Chris can be found playing down in the Keys and all over Florida. And now you can go to his website, chrisbellamy.com, and click on his events page and find out where he's playing at next. Are you looking for the next artist to book for your place who can bring in the crowds? Then look no further than Chris Bellamy. Go to chrisbellamy.com and book Chris today or find out where he's playing. Chris Bellamy, a true coastal Americana legend.
Hello, everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and it is time for this week's Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac. Brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway hot sauce. With a variety of different flavors to choose from and a wide range of spice levels, we have the perfect hot sauce for you. And now for this week's Almanac. In San Francisco on this day in 1933, construction began on the Golden Gate Bridge, a suspension bridge that once boasted the longest main span in the world and that has been celebrated for the magnificence of its setting. On this day in 2005, the dwarf planet Eris was discovered in images taken 2 years earlier at Palomar Observatory in California. In 1973, American musician Bruce Springsteen released his debut album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. American actress and director Diane Keaton, who first achieved fame in quirky comic roles before earning acclaim as a dramatic actress, was born on this day in 1946. In 2020, Tiki Man Radio launched its first YouTube live broadcast during the 4th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase, Key West Bound. With the world shut down by a global pandemic, the broadcast was made possible through a partnership with Box Line Box Production Company. The event featured a variety of artists performing and giving interviews from across the country, with some live performances in Key West at Dirty Harry's. This marked the beginning of a lasting relationship with Rick's that continues to this day. Back then, Tiki Man Radio had just 13 subscribers on YouTube. Today, that number has grown to over 15,000, proving the power of community and the love for Tiki Man Radio. That's your weekly Tiki Man Radio Almanac, brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway hot sauce. I am Tiki Jane. See you on the radio.
Johnny sitting in the sunset. He smiles, he knows the score. He's seen him come, he's seen him go. He's seen him bend and kiss the earth in paradise. Papa, he's leaning on the beach bar. He's been sitting there since lunch. Mama, she's sleeping in the 5-star. She won't wake up tomorrow till brunch. Lonely suburban princess, footloose, wandering on a shore. Johnny sitting in the sunset. He smiles, he knows the score. He got their paints, forgot their names. He made them smile and brought them joy in paradise. Hey boy. It's 5 o'clock, the dawn is rising. Princess should think about getting back. She took a hit and kept it glowing. He took a dive, and that was that. Another place, another world, another case, a lonely girl in paradise. Another place, another world, another case, a lonely girl in paradise. Lonely suburban princess, footloose, wandering on a shore. Johnny sitting in the sunset. He smiles, he knows the score. Lonely suburban princess.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dog.
And Lou. Tune in every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern for Tropical Country.
Where we play some mainstream country, a lot of independent country, and coastal Americana music with a country vibe.
And we can't forget about our Spotlight Artist or our YouTube live chat.
That's right, as well as being on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and that free Tiki Man Radio app. Tropical Country is on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. You can take part of the show by jumping in that live chat, but make sure you like and subscribe.
Tropical Country. We are where the boots meet the beach.
never been to prison, but I probably should have gone. 'Cause I broke the law 12 dozen times, but I never did get caught. I'm a different kind of daredevil than a lot of folks I know, but I still walk the tightrope with no net down below. Hey, I'm lucky as a 7. I dance to my own tune. I may not get to heaven, Lord, for the wicked things I do. If you want to walk in my boots and take all that I took, oh, it ain't as easy as it looks. Life ain't always simple. Some things you can't explain. But if you quit, that's what you get, 'cause you couldn't take the pain. I ain't never had it easy, that's just the way it is. But if circumstance opened up the chance, I'd do it all again. Hey, I'm lucky as a 7. I dance to my own tune. I may not get to heaven, Lord, for the wicked things I do. If you want to walk in my boots and take all that I took, oh, it ain't as easy as it looks. Ain't no place to turn around. Yeah, my strength done come unwound. As easy as it looks. Oh, it ain't easy, baby. No, no. I tell you.
Take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings. Every Saturday, starting when you get up, Buttercup. Tiki Man Radio opens up the massive archives of the radio station and takes you back to that old shaggy music. Jukebox Saturdays, only on Tiki Man Radio.
Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. 3 little rules of life that probably should cease to exist. Live a lot longer, be a lot more stronger if I just learn to settle on down. Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. Another great weekend come and gone, now it's back to the grind. Have no fears, quarter beers at the pub from 6 till 9. And no need to worry, I'll be in a hurry to be in bed before dawn. it's Tuesday night at the Moose Lodge, and the buffet's 9 miles long. Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. Three little rules of life that probably should cease to exist. I live a lot longer, be a lot more stronger if I just learn to settle on down. Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. Well, it's hump day down at the Island Girls Saloon. I gotta lay low and take it real slow and be at work by noon. So I'll smoke my Havana, walk away from the piano, and lip on out to the car. Me and the boys will see you tomorrow, and next door at the karaoke bar. The time away would be okay, Lord knows I need to unwind. Better yet, a road trip down to Meeting of the Minds. Swinging from the chandeliers. It's a mighty good day for a night at, so let's head on out of here. Making our way to a pig roast, hitting every bar along the Gold Coast. If we make it home by Sunday evening, we'll celebrate with one more beer. Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. Great little rules of life that probably should cease to exist. I live a lot longer, be a lot more stronger if I just learn to settle on down. Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. Smoke like a chimney, eat like a pig, and drink like a fish. There's a party at my place tomorrow. Bring a covered dish.
That's right, bring a covered dish. Mr. Jimmy Parrish.
I love Jimmy Parrish.
And going back to the Almanac that we played, that was a little bit of Tiki Man Radio history in there with the 2020 broadcast of our very first broadcast. We had 13 subscribers, and I believe we're knocking on 16,000 now. But, man, that was a hell of an experience. B-Man and myself lied to each other the whole time. You know?
Did you?
Yeah, because he would he'd say, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Oh man, we got this. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. I think I've figured it out." We had a big,
I remember,
big board in here at the time.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? Oh, she talks to me through the window like I can hear her. I don't know what she's saying. She's your wife. Maybe you can decipher that. But anyway, so I would say, everything's going to be fine. Everything's great. We're wonderful, whatever. And then I'd get off the phone with him and say, man, we're so screwed. We're so screwed. We're going to screw this up. And he was doing the same thing. He was telling me, "Oh man, it's great, man. I think because his sister with Boxline Box, they had a company that would go in and do microphones not microphones, but cameras
into surgery,
and they did it all over the world, and they traveled all over the world doing these and broadcasting these surgeries for all these surgeons and doctors and whatnot. And when the pandemic happened, they couldn't travel, they couldn't do anything, so it was a perfect scenario.
Fun. It was fun for them too, because instead of surgery, we did music.
But we went through so much. We had to figure out, what kind of cameras to use. Everybody told me there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do radio and cameras at the same time. I'm like, watch me, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm like,
hold my beer.
I'm like, clearly you don't know me that well.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, even when Tropical Country started, they were going to do radio only. I'm like, no, we're going to do cameras.
Yeah, told me that 10 minutes before the first show.
And then, what?
And of course, I was lying to him. I'm like, it's going to be great. Don't worry.
It'll be great.
4 years later, and we're still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Well, over the holidays, we all had to go through major updates in the computers.
Yep.
And if you, Ed, if you're out there, if you haven't done your updates, things are going to stop working. You need to do the updates. Okay?
I did mine last night. I disconnected, tore the whole studio apart.
Again.
Put it back together, plugged everything in, and it's like, okay, got to update. All right, updated everything.
Yeah.
Okay, why isn't this working now?
There you go.
So that's my project for today.
I see Gene Henders is out
Hey,
there.
Gene.
Yeah, good morning to you, man. Happy Sunday. He's a little bit late, he said, but he's here. So, and if you guys are out there and you're just joining us, please hit the like button. That helps us out tremendously, helps out the radio station, helps out the artists, the sponsors, everything. Because YouTube takes that video and puts it in a different, if a lot of people like it, it moves up the chain. Let's put it that way. But
Z-Razor is out there. Good morning, Z&G.
Yeah, Z&G. Good morning to you. And,
morning.
What's their
William
grandson's name?
William Franklin.
William Franklin.
Keeps turning it up.
Yeah. William Franklin keeps turning it up. That boy's going to go far. But so we did it, and that particular year we didn't go to Key West because we thought it was irresponsible to go to Key West.
It was a pandemic.
It was a pandemic, and we had too many friends down there, and we weren't going to bring anything because we still didn't know what it was at the time. We weren't going to. We just wasn't going to put ourselves in danger or anybody else. So the next logical thing was to do it virtually. And so we had to go to work, man. We had to have meetings, and we had to figure all this stuff out. And what a lot of people didn't know when we were doing it was we were 3 to 4 seconds ahead of the streaming, and we had the box line box in our ear, and they would say, "Okay, video coming up, 3, 2, 1," and they'd play the video from out in Phoenix or wherever they were at, New Mexico, I think. And then we would come in, say we're going to interview, I can't remember who all was part of it now. Well, Bill Crawley.
Yeah.
Let's just say Bill Crawley was part of it. We'd bring Bill Crawley in, and we could talk to him, say, okay, interview's coming up, and then we're going to go to the performance or whatever, and then she would count down, okay, we're going to go live with the interview, 3, 2, 1. He could hear it too, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then we'd do the interview, and then we'd go to a commercial, and they were handling all of that. Mm-hmm. And it just blew my mind, that all of this was possible. And then again, everybody said, well, you can't do this by yourself. You got to have a production company or somebody that's doing all that. And I'm like, really?
Hold my beer.
Okay.
Watch this.
And there are no YouTube videos out there for how to do radio and stream at the same time.
Simulcasting is not a thing.
No, because once somebody figures it out, they don't tell anybody.
Right.
So, unlike anything else, like how to fix your faucet or how to do this or do that or whatever, you can't go to YouTube and figure this out. You got to figure out, because here's the thing. The reason people can't really explain it is because everybody's got different equipment and different computers. And like Apple computers don't work with our software we use for the radio. So, and you got to have two of the same and all this stuff. We had to buy all new equipment to do it.
I could see you now.
It was a lot.
Online training.
Yeah.
5 whole days.
Masterclass.
Sign up today.
Yeah.
$10,000.
A masterclass. There you go.
What that did was open up the door for us to have camera sponsorships.
That's right.
To pay for all this equipment. All that equipment we bought for Key West, because then, once I did it that next year, I was like, well, we could stream the showcase live.
But we could do this live.
We could do that live. So then we had to buy a whole bunch of new equipment for just being on the road, and all this stuff. But the camera sponsors all came in and helped pay for all that equipment. A lot of people think that the sponsors are paying for the airtime or the license, and they are. But a lot of times this equipment wears out. Things go out all the time. I was thinking this Black Magic switcher. I was thinking about it yesterday when I was in this room all day. And I was thinking, damn, that thing's going on 5 years old. Maybe I even took out the one that we use on the road and switched it out. Had the same problem. So it told me there was something with the update for the software. And then I figured out how to factory set it. Put in the software, it pops up, update needed, fixed it, boom. And we're going to find out 15 minutes before the show if I fixed it or not, because that's our last 2 shows.
15 minutes before the end of the show.
Last 2 shows.
Yeah.
Mine breaks, I'm done. Yeah. I'm not done anything.
But, yeah, a lot of people went to Key West that year, and people died.
Yes, people did die.
That you know?
Yeah.
New?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, people that they went on ahead and had...
Get out.
I don't know, like the Trop Rock Music Awards down there, and everybody got sick, and
everybody got COVID just like expected.
A few people died that we
did die.
We knew, and I mean it was a disaster. I was so glad we were not part of that. And
Me too.
We was able to pull it off. We just did it for one day, but we were able to.
Well, we pulled it off virtually.
Jerry Gontain was out in California, I think, or somewhere.
Yeah, it was crazy. We went all over the place.
Yeah.
Todd Trusty was a part of that.
Robin Tricker was a part of that. And now, B-Man was in Key West, but we had a glass booth around him where nobody could get close to him.
That's right. And everybody had to wear masks.
Everybody had to wear a mask. This was our first thing at Rick's we ever did, right?
Right.
And so we could switch. They could go to him and interview somebody down there or a live performance on Rick's stage. But it was a very small crowd, because obviously you could only have so many people in businesses. But the key for Rick's was that it was an open air. The Tiki House would only allow, what was it, honey, was it 8? Was it like 8 or 10 people you could only have in the Tiki House at one time?
That's right.
And they were closed because that was only for people that served food.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So all these bars down there that didn't have food was like going and getting potato chips and cookies and stuff. Say, we got food.
We got food. Yes.
Yeah. But it was
me
just
too, Ed.
It was just a bad thing. What did he say?
Ed says, I remember it like it was yesterday. So happy to be a part of that historic moment.
Yes, they were here.
They were here, and it was also Halloween. We had
we had
all
so
hanging
much
out there at the Tiki Bar while it was all going on. Yeah. So he sent a bunch of photos too.
Yeah,
They're
sent
still
photos
downloaded.
He sent me a bunch of photos from that day. It was. We had a good time.
And here we are. This year will be 5 years ago that happened.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But we had a good time. We learned a lot. And, that's what I always say, if the people that during that pandemic, you chose to do something different, you went a different direction, you changed jobs, you did something besides sit on your ass, you'll always go back to that moment when you decided to do something different because you had time to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because we started our show in 2020.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
By the way, in the middle of all that, I was, building onto the deck out here.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
It was such I know it was a horrible time for a lot of people. I get that. For me personally, it was the only time in my life I was able to slow time down and really focus on getting things done. So that's my 2 cents in for it anyway.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see here. We're up to 36 likes.
Nice.
So if you're just joining us, please hit the like button. We appreciate that. And we went through the training video of how to do a shout out. And that's also over on our YouTube. Everything that I put out on social media also goes onto our YouTube because it's a whole other audience out there. So you can always defer to that. I'll be glad to send you the training video.
For $10,000.
Well, I sat out there one day, I don't know, probably 4 hours going through shout-outs. And, some of them you just can't use. You're like, hey, y'all sound good. Hey, it's Jimmy. See it, who the hell's Jimmy? Where you at? I don't know.
That's that person who forgot what they were going to say.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I want everybody to know you can redo it. You know, now the producer's like, I need about 30 seconds. You just need to have your script or whatever, you know, practice before you do it.
Trust me, you know how many takes we do on a lot of these commercials we do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And did a lot of commercials, did a lot of videos, put out a lot of videos. I've been working, and it's helping out a lot on the YouTube. I've been putting out, if you've noticed, I've been putting out different kinds of music and different kinds of videos and stuff, and that's really helping us grow the YouTube. We're getting a lot of views off of that, so we're almost. I think are we over 16,000 now?
Let me check.
We're 16.4K.
Oh, 16,400. That's nice.
Yep.
I like it. All right. Happy Sunday, everybody.
I'm getting cabin fever, living here. I wanna go where it's warm all year. Sail along the shoreline, soak up lots of sunshine. Baby, won't you come with me to the islands, to the islands, to the island of paradise, out on the surf and the sea. Cruise from one marina to the next, dock our boat where we love best. Think of all the music we'll play. Call it a holiday. Whoa, baby, won't you come with me to the islands, to the islands, to the island of paradise, right on the surf and the sea. I can taste a pina colada right about now. If we were on the beach somehow, hanging loose on island time, just put your hand in mine. Baby, won't you come with me? Get wild and free. Whoa, whoa, baby, won't you come with me to the islands, to the islands, to the island of paradise, right on the surf and the sea, right on the surf and the sea.
looking to grow your business and get your brand out there? Well, come be part of the Tiki Man Radio family. With over 10 years of branding experience, over 12,000 subscribers on YouTube, and a worldwide audience, Tiki Man Radio can take your business to the next level. Have you checked into local advertising? 15-second slots for thousands of dollars, sandwiched in between the news and 25 other businesses? Internet radio takes your business around the world. Let me tell you what Tiki Man Radio is all about. We're all about branding. We're all about getting your name to the listener base that you're looking for. We have sponsorship packages for large and small businesses with several live shows every week, music festivals in Key West and on the road, and the capability to come to your business. Tiki Man Radio becomes your part. Reach out to us at tikimanradio@gmail.com for the sponsorship package that fits your need. Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio. Come over and be part of the family.
Boys lost that game on Sunday, gotta work a double on Monday. Yeah, I wish that stack of bills would go on and pay themselves. When that glass looks half empty, I fill it up, don't let it get me down. If I know one thing, you gotta take it all with a grain of salt. Lime and tequila, it all gets to fading with 1, 2, maybe 3 margaritas. Throw them back and watch them wash all your worries away. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is take life with a grain of salt. Lime and tequila. Ain't much worth stressing over, let it roll right off your shoulder. Time flies and life is short, so why not have one more with a dash on the rim? Pour it strong, mix it in. When it don't go your way, take it all with a grain of salt. Lime and tequila, it all gets fading with 1, 2, maybe 3 margaritas. Throw them back and watch them wash all your worries away. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is take life with a grain of salt. Lime and tequila. Just a dash on the rim, pour it strong, mix it in. Yeah, you know what they say, take it all with a grain of salt. Lime and tequila, it all gets to fading with 1, 2, maybe 3 margaritas. Throw them back and watch them wash all your worries away. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is take life with a grain of salt. Lime and tequila. Yeah, salt, lime and tequila.
Are you looking for that special gift for somebody this year for a special occasion? Well, let me tell you about one of the coolest things we've got. It's a Tiki Head DJ for an hour where you become the rock star. We've had a lot of Tiki Head DJs and everybody enjoys it. Let me tell you how it works. All you have to do is send your voice with your intros, your outs, tell us a little bit about you, along with a playlist, and we produce it for you. For a small donation to the radio station that covers the production and the airtime, we put it all together for you. We promote it and make it a big deal along with replay. That's a Tiki Head DJ for an hour where you become the rock star on the radio. If you're interested, send me an email at tikimanradio@gmail.com and I'll fill you in on all the details. Become the next Tiki Head DJ for an hour on Tiki Man Radio. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station, and become the next rock star.
Freddie Fender passed away.
I think it may be. Yeah. It's always good to hear their music.
Yeah.
And we got the JBL Travel Moment coming up, a brand new one. And of course, he's been on the cruise for the New Year's Eve cruise that he does every year. Man, they've been jamming out too.
I know, right?
I mean, I saw the videos.
Been everywhere.
Saw the videos of them playing on the was it Jukebox Legends, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I see Verona Corona has crawled her way to the phone.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she says she's dropped the egg on the floor and burnt her bagel.
That's just a crappy morning right there.
I'm telling you, man. She was looking so forward to going on her trip, getting back down to Mexico with all of her friends, and can't even get on the damn plane. But, I hope she gets to feeling better. Maybe, was she down there for 3 months?
She got on the plane.
Yeah, I know she got on the plane.
She's
She
in
refused
Mexico.
to leave. Could you imagine that scene?
She's in Mexico now.
Can you imagine that scene, right? She's laying in the floor of the plane, right?
Yeah.
And everybody else is like, Jesus Christ, just pull her out of here. We need to go. We need to go. We're going to miss our next plane. And she's like, no, I'm not going. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
I'm going to Mexico with you. That's how that went down, I'm sure. I could just see it. It probably wasn't a pretty scene, by no doubt, because they had to get a doctor and all this stuff. And the whole time, they're like, we're going to have to take you off the plane and take. No. Oh, hell no. No, you're not. Poor Verona.
Aww.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, she's got a great community of friends down in Mexico.
Is she going to try to get that repaired while she's down there?
No, she just is a meniscus tear. She just needs to, let it rest and wear her.
I didn't know if that was kind of tear that required surgery or not.
ACL tears usually require surgery.
It don't matter at this point.
They do meniscus repair sometimes, but they said it was so tiny that she could.
It will heal.
It'll probably heal on its own, and she'll be okay.
2 or 3 weeks, she'll be back on her feet.
In 3 months, she'll
probably
be
in
able
about
to
3
get
months.
on the plane and come home.
Yeah.
There's a point where, when something bad happens, you're like, all right, I need to. Because, it's all friendly and everybody's, but in a couple of weeks, they're like, listen, I can't come over and butter up your bagel for you. I got to work for a living, I got things to do,
Well, she's
People
got a
bringing
great
her
group
cans
of
of
friends.
tunas and old tacos they didn't eat last night here in case you starved to death,
No, she's got a great group of
She's
friends.
had herself a personal aid that just travels with her and takes care of her when she needs it.
Yeah, at this point, she needs to have a personal aid. The world famous Verona Corona, for goodness sake.
Right.
She has a lighter for the bomb.
Yeah. Lord have mercy, but I hope you get to feeling better, sweetheart, and we're laughing with you, okay? But it makes good radio. It makes good radio for sure.
We love you and wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said Daddy's telling stories.
When is he not?
Well, I just in my mind when I hear about it, and because her and the hippie chick talk on Messenger all the time. We
video chat almost every week. Yeah.
So I'm watching one season of something on TV, and I'm hearing a whole nother episode over here, right?
Yeah.
And you say, well, I'm like, what happened, and she tells me the whole drawn out thing, and then which seemed to last an hour, but once the medical people showed up, and I could just see people sitting like, God, please take her off the plane.
I know,
because they're all excited to get to Mexico too.
Everybody is.
Yeah. So anyway, or maybe they had maybe it was a connection flight. I don't know. Anyway,
who knows?
So, who else going to Panama City?
Me.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are going to have so much fun down there.
Yeah, that's the first time they'll be there. Yeah.
And I can't wait to see what the new tent looks like.
Poor old Katie May has to go to the hotel this time.
Yep, she'll have to go to the hotel.
She has to because, everybody who who watches her, is going to be with us. So
Well, listen.
she has to do it from time to time.
Yeah.
This will also be the last year we'll have somebody here to watch Daggett for us because the kids are moving.
Yeah, they're moving to Ohio.
Well, every year they tell me, this is going to be the last year, right? It's going to be the last year with the club doing it and all this stuff, and it's already started. But
they get bigger.
Then they get bigger.
They grow it bigger every year. So
they added even more tents this year, and I don't know where the hell they put them at.
I don't know, because they can only go down the alleyway, down the beach.
You go on the backside over there, and people are like, "Wait a minute, there's a stage."
There's a stage. What are they saying up there? I know.
Or we go back there. We'd say, "Hey, come by the tent and say hi," and they're like, "Man, I can't walk that far."
I know.
I've been drinking since 9 o'clock. I can't do it.
I can't walk that far. I know.
But they've done a good job of putting those mats down on the sand. That's nice.
Yeah.
Used to, we had to drag everything from the parking lot all the way down through there in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
And that was rough.
Yeah. But
they only let people walk on the sand.
Thanks to Freeman
They don't allow those little buggy things or anything, do they?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's got buggies.
They've got wheelchairs. Those particular, that's why they put those mats over the sand.
Yeah, they are handicap accessible. Yeah.
It's all handicap accessible.
I guess I was thinking of more like golf carts or something.
Oh, no.
We got walkers and wheelchairs. Wait till you see the conga line.
Yeah. Well, Parrotheads ain't getting no younger, I'm just telling you.
And thank goodness that we no longer have to drag our coolers across that beach.
That's right.
Man, our buddy, he's got his trailer, and he meets us across the street. What's his name? Freeman Medley.
Medley.
And man, just as soon as we pull into town, he is waiting on us.
He's such a great guy.
And we put everything.
We couldn't do it without him now.
We really could. I wouldn't do it without him now.
No, because he's spoiled you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's spoiled
now
you
that I know there's a better way, we're not doing any other way.
Hey, good morning to B-Man and Michelle in the house.
Yeah, good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you.
Hey, you guys.
They've been out and about. I know they have been enjoying the weather down there. It's been really nice down in Key West this time of year. And Key West Chris had his birthday.
That's right.
Yesterday or day before.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Here, we got to do a birthday
yesterday.
thing. I like playing her. We've been watching a lot of. Here, let me do this. Yeah, there we go. Happy birthday to Key West Chris.
That just makes me smile.
That's down in Panama City.
I know that. Yeah. That's Golden Girl. It makes me smile.
I've been watching a lot of.
Good morning to JBL Travel Group too.
Oh, hey, Joe. Good morning to Joe. Been watching a lot of Bob Ross.
Oh yeah, we've been like chilling out, joy of painting.
And he enjoys. I think he enjoys a little too much of beating that brush sometimes.
Oh, I know, it's so funny.
He goes, and he's like, and he just smiles like, "Beat it to death."
He giggles so much when he beats his brush and cleaning it off.
Well, I'm that way with the birthday video. Every time we got a birthday, let me play the video.
Is he the guy with the real curly hair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Out of the 70s?
Yes.
I got to get you
painting.
One. At the Cracker Barrel, they now have Bob Ross dolls, so I have to get you a doll to put here in the studio.
We love Bob Ross.
He died 20 years ago or whatever, but on the Roku channel, he's painting every day.
He's still painting every day.
And it still amazes you how he does it. Because he paints with like house brushes and stuff. I mean, it's amazing what he does. But
and putty knives too. He paints with putty knives.
Now he never sold any of those paintings.
Nope.
That is so amazing because they're also really good.
Yeah, they're in a warehouse somewhere. I'm sure one day they'll
auction them all off.
Once all the family members dies, and the guy who owns the warehouse, he'll sell them.
There was a guy for a while. He did TikTok videos, and he had his thing. It was called Painting with Bob Ross.
So
he would get a blank canvas and he goes, "All right, Bob, let's do this." And he would try to do his best to recreate what Bob was doing. It never looked even remotely close. But it was always funny to watch this guy do that. But he would always do that. Painting with Bob Ross. And his would look like a kindergartner painted it, and next to Bob's was like, but it was entertaining for a while.
Well, he was. I was watching it last night before I went to bed, and he was telling a story about years ago, a guy had told him that he couldn't paint because he was colorblind. And Bob assured him that he could and showed him how to do it, and especially using white and black paint, for different things or whatever. And the guy just went on and painted the rest of his life. But it like I said, it's still amazing, and it's addictive too, because you start thinking, well, I could do that, and get me some paintbrushes, but there's an art to it for sure.
Oh, there's definitely an art to it.
I never knew there was different kinds of color blindness.
Yeah.
And then come to find out that I'm colorblinded, and
get out.
I was always told I was, but
what kind are you?
I legit am colorblind. So.
Wow.
What kind are you?
It's a color I cannot tell if you put green and gray beside each other. I can't tell you which one's green and which one's gray. I can't tell them apart. There's different things. Or I'll say I think it's one color, and you'll tell me no, it's completely different color.
Yeah.
So I don't see some. I don't see colors exactly, and some of them, I just can't tell apart.
All right, it is time for this week's travel moment. And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Hey everybody, it's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And first of all, Happy New Year to all of you out there. Since this is our first show of the new year. I'm coming to you live from the Norwegian Bliss, somewhere off the coast of Cozumel. I'm at the Spice H2O Lounge, which is an adults-only section on the ship. It's nice to get away up here. We have a bar, lounge area, a little waterfall. And this is kind of where we escape during the course of the day when we're back on the ship from being in port. And a lot of different activities happen up here at night. So I want to tell you a little bit about the Norwegian Bliss. This ship holds about 4,000 passengers at double occupancy and has a crew of 1,716 people. There are 16 bars and lounges on the ship, and there's 15 restaurants. 3 of them are part of the main dining room. So they have the regular main dining room on deck 16, and then 2 down below on deck 8, which mimic that main dining room. But what I want you to think about as we're walking around the ship this week, and we're at capacity this week, is how much food and how much booze does this ship really need to have in the course of 7 days? And we were talking to some people, and I have some really good statistics for you. And I want you to think about this now. We're not talking about pounds. They carry 180 tons of food on this cruise over the course of a 7-day sailing. Just to give you a breakdown a little bit, 13,000 pounds of potatoes get loaded on here every week. 30 tons of meat, 15 tons of seafood, 28 tons of vegetables, 16,000 bottles of wine and champagne, and 120,000 bottles of beer. They serve over 6,000 cups of coffee every day. But the interesting part is with all that stuff on the ship, they serve 8,000 to 10,000 meals per day. So over a 7-day cruise, they're serving over 70,000 meals. I would have loved to have taken you down to the galley and the kitchen and showed you behind the scenes, which Sue and I have done, but they will not let us film down there. But it's amazing the size of the kitchen and the size of the staff that's there. Another quick one, 440 pounds of pizza dough comes on the ship. And they don't make a lot of pizza here, but there's always some out here. And so anyway, that's something that most people don't think about. You get on the ship, you're for 7 days, and you go to the restaurant, you go to the bar, you don't think about it. So it's some interesting facts. So good way to start off the new year with you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you real soon. This is Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Talk to you soon.
Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Sines and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
It hasn't been a joyride, but then again, it ain't been bad at all. My dream of superstardom got to midair and then went into a stall. Rubbing elbows with the famous never quite rubbed off on me. I got a lot of mileage from the things I got to see. No, not much of a joyride, but that's alright by me. Now the rhinestones and the record deals that led me here have faded all away. It took a while to realize that nothing here can never stay the same. All those legends driving Cadillacs from down on Music Road are now sleeping out in Woodlawn or the Mother Maybelle home. Makes me wonder why it took so long to finally let it go. I sold a lot of beer in Nashville and never saved a dime. I'll sell a lot of beer in Texas and I'll have a better time. If the foolish and the fortunate can be the best of friends, I'll be drinking with my buddies in the end. Well, I met her down on Lower Broad, and pretty soon she was my only girl. I convinced her in 2 minutes she was living in a wonderful world. Showed her the finest garages and parking lots in town. It's a miracle of sympathy that kept her hanging round. So I married her on Wednesday in my tiny Texas town. I sold a lot of beer in Nashville and never saved a dime. I'll sell a lot of beer in Texas and I'll have a better time. If the foolish and the fortunate can be the best of friends, I'll be drinking with my buddies in the end. I did all I could do there, so I won't be looking back when I am gone. All those wasted days and Broadway nights are just the inspiration for this song. I sold a lot of beer in Nashville and never saved a dime. I'll sell a lot of beer in Texas and I'll have a better time. If the foolish and the fortunate can be the best of friends, I'll be laughing till I'm crying, shooting pool and cheating cards, singing songs until the rednecks are all passed out on the bar. It'll be just as it was when I started way back then, drinking with my buddies in the end.
Hey, it's Michelle here at the Beachy Shell Hideaway. We're listening to Tiki Man Radio.
She's smoking hot.
When the troubles of the day seem to come my way, there's a place that I like to go. It's my own paradise and my peace of mind, where all my worries just float out the window. All my cares disappear like they were never here. I gotta say, it's my happy time. I don't need an excuse when we wanna get loose, and it's nobody's business but mine. I love my sweet, sweet, sweet Mary Joanna. She makes me feel so fine, like a tall glass of wine, only better. I love my sweet, sweet, sweet Mary Joanna, and I can't deny she puts me on a high. I love my sweet Mary Joanna. It's like heaven on earth, especially when I'm feeling blue. She picks me up when I'm down. I won't be wearing a frown. I'll be smiling like nobody's fool. She gets me going, and I like the feeling when I need her. She lights up my day, and I love her bunches, how she gives me the munches. I eat it up like Frito-Lay. I love my sweet, sweet, sweet Mary Joanna. She makes me feel so fine, like a tall glass of wine, only better. I love my sweet, sweet, sweet Mary Joanna, and I can't deny she puts me on a high. I love my sweet Mary Joanna. So fine, like a tall glass of wine, only better. I love my sweet, sweet, sweet Mary Joanna, and I can't deny she puts me on a high. I love my sweet Mary Joanna. I love my sweet.
She's smoking hot.
Mary Joanna.
Hey everybody, Tiki Man here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do us a favor, hit the like button down there. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the little bell. That really does help us out tremendously and allows us to keep doing what we do here at Tiki Man Radio. Thanks for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Back to the show.
to the folks in the great white north, all covered up in the snow. And I'll raise my glass to the ones who I'll deal with wind chill 20 below. As they scrape the ice off their windshields today, I can only propose one toast. So I'll say it with pride, just one more salute to the ones that I like most. Hey, here's to you, here's to me. It's sunny in 85. Here's to us, the lucky ones. It's sure good to be alive. We're all here 'cause we're not all there on Booty Harbor today. Somewhere it's 5 o'clock, so let's rock the dock at Dockside Tropical Cafe. I woke up today without a cloud in the sky, rolled over and fell back asleep. Got up from my nap, then went snorkeling way out on Sombrero Reef. Got a call from a friend way up in Michigan. He said it's been snowing all day. Well, I felt bad for him, but what could I do? So here's what I had to say. Hey, here's to you, here's to me. It's sunny in 85. Here's to us, the lucky ones. It's sure good to be alive. We're all here 'cause we're not all there on Booty Harbor today. Somewhere it's 5 o'clock, so let's rock the dock at Dockside Tropical Cafe. Now I know folks have jobs up north, and there's nothing wrong with hard work. But shoveling snow just to find your car would truly make me go berserk. So I'll stay right here in sunny Marathon and get through my day-to-day veg. 'Cause when times get tough, the tough get rum. So I'll repeat my favorite pledge. Here's to you, here's to me. It's sunny in 85. Here's to us, the lucky ones. It's sure good to be alive. We're all here 'cause we're not all there on Booty Harbor today. Somewhere it's 5 o'clock, so let's rock the dock at Dockside Tropical Cafe. It's always 5 o'clock, so let's rock the dock at Dockside Tropical Cafe.
Mr. Eric Stone rocking the dock.
Great song.
Yeah. Hey, we got 39 likes. All right, one of y'all is a holdout. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Anybody but Lou with that, but because she rolls over and hits the other button. But you know,
she was up and awake when I left.
Okay, great. It's gonna be a great day. So we need one more like to hit the 40 mark. All right, so that'd be great. We'd certainly appreciate that.
Yeah.
And of course, JBL Travel out there, man.
Wasn't that just something?
I call that the Flaz episode.
It was.
Because, you know, rest of us sitting on there looking at that boat going, my God, that thing is big. And you're like, I wonder how much food that thing carries.
Yeah. You know what I want to know? I want to know. It must be a constant chum line for the sharks behind that boat.
See,
because all of that food has to go somewhere, right? Or maybe they use the septic tank as ballast.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I knew you would take it to the next level. You couldn't just stop there with how much food.
You have 40 now.
All right. Thank you.
Glenn Soika.
All right, Glenn.
Just like it.
You can always count on Glenn.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah. I wonder if Glenn remembers having dinner with us down in Key West.
I don't know. Glenn, do you remember having dinner with us over at Amigos?
Amigos, yeah.
We have pictures to prove it.
We do have a picture of all of us together.
And you do too. And you do too.
Yeah.
They don't chum class.
They don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what Joe says.
Joe says, "Oh, okay. Well, there you go. See, but I mean, that's a lot of food, man. That's unbelievable how much food.
Somewhere.
I mean, and how many meals they do a day?
I understand.
Well, it goes somewhere. It's a big boat, man. Come on. You're missing the point again.
Joe said they don't chum. Okay.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
And he should know. The man is an extraordinary.
That's right.
He loves
guy.
cruises.
Must be a pump station the size of Delaware.
Glenn says he does remember, and he has the pictures too.
All right. Great. I appreciate it, buddy. One went away. See, that means we got a dislike.
What?
No, we did not.
I see 39.
You haven't updated yet.
No, I saw 40 a minute ago.
I did too. Now it's 39. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Somebody hit the dislike. It's the one on the left.
Or they just went away. They just stopped listening.
Lou heard me say something. She went over and said, "Oh yeah, watch this." Damn.
What do you mean? If you stop listening, then your light goes away?
No.
Okay.
If you change your like to dislike, it takes away from the total.
Glenn said
there are 0 dislikes. So.
Okay.
Glenn said he was just in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because Puerto Rico is one of my favorite places to go to. But he was in my favorite place in Puerto Rico, which is in Rincon.
Uh-huh.
And that's on the other side of the island, away from San Juan. Now, I've told this story many times, but the experience is when you get off the plane and you go to rent the car, right? And they bring the car out, and it's beat all to hell. I mean, it's beat all to hell.
Car.
It's got dents on it and scratches and all kinds of stuff, and you're sitting there saying, this one's been in an accident. They're like, no, it's okay, just sign here, and I'm like, well, I need to take 27 pictures before I sign this. And then you drive, and then you realize why it's that way, because, they pass you on the sidewalk over there.
Yes, they do.
I mean, I came back from Puerto Rico the first time, and my hands had blisters on them holding on to the steering wheel.
and Rincon.
In Rincon.
And how do you spell that?
Rincon.
You know what? There's an actual Indian tribe in San Diego County called Rincon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of like California. This is the surfing capital, Puerto Rico. And if you go out there, now the cool thing about Rincon is that all of the, or at least the places I stayed at, all of the kitchens are out on the porch. And they don't have a lot of windows there. Most of the time it's rolled up windows or screens. And you got to watch out for the lizards. They got a lot of lizards there. They get in your place you're staying at. You got to watch them, So don't try to cut no corners when you're staying there.
Did they bite?
Well, it's just shocking, You get up in the middle of the night, go pee, and there's a big lizard sitting there.
Move over, buddy.
The ambassador says Puerto Rico is the only place where we definitely take out the car insurance.
Yes, you make sure you sign up for that because somebody's going to try to kill you on the highway. That's for sure.
Rick the Stick says taxi cab ride in Puerto Rico was one of the scariest rides you've ever been on.
And I've been on a bus there as well. And for all practical purposes, people in Puerto Rico don't like Americans.
They are Americans.
Yeah, but they don't think that way.
That is true.
They don't think that way. And there's a lot of protest and stuff, especially in San Juan. That's why I like Rincon. You get over to where the friendly people are.
Wow.
Once you park your car and it stops smoking.
Sounds like Cuba.
Well, and in fairness to Puerto Rico, I mean, they're kind of like the redheaded stepchild,
Okay.
We've not treated them very well, especially over the last 5, 6, 7 years with hurricanes and stuff. They've been ravaged with hurricanes.
Well, where are you going to put that 51st star on the flag? You know what I mean? They're in perfect symmetrical, and that 51, where's that going to go?
We're not going to print all new flags, okay? But they don't particularly like it, so it's good to have some friends there. The people you can talk to, and it's been a long time since I've been there. I'd like to get back to Rincon. That's my favorite place to go.
Really?
And of course, B-Man was stationed there.
Said he did a lot of work in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, he did a lot of work in Puerto Rico. And, of course, that's where he ruined our first trip to Jamaica. You remember that? We were so excited about the P-Bar.
Yeah.
And where it got its name was from B-Man.
Yeah.
He's like, they sit there all day and drink. They never go to the bathroom. I want you to think about that. We were so excited to have a swim-up bar. And then we're thinking about it the whole time, and that's how we named it the P-Bar.
And now you can think about how much chlorine do they go through?
A lot. A lot.
Well, it bleached one of my shirts completely. I mean, I had no idea, and half my shirt is bleached gone, and then the top half is normal.
Well, there you go. They have to do that.
Well, he was drunk. He didn't care anyway, but he did the next day.
I bought another one.
Yeah. It was like an all-white shirt, wasn't it?
No.
It was the one with the fish on it.
It was printed.
With all the mahi-mahis all over, the green.
It was printed.
Printed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to Costa Rica. And
I am too. It's going to be great.
Kevin and Angel are going with us this year.
I know. I'm excited. This is so great.
My sister, as another thing happened around the holidays, I got to talk to my sister for the first time in a while. She's been going through some issues with medical issues and stuff. And us Lynn's are not very good at being taken care of. Okay?
I know that's right.
You just leave us the hell alone. All right?
I will too.
And we don't want to talk to nobody, and we don't want to talk about what it's like, and we don't talk about none of that stuff. We just, we'll deal with it on our own, and that's what she's been doing. But she called over the holidays, got to talk to her, and of course she threatens every year to go. And I'm going to send her the information to see if they go. She feels like she'll be better by then. And,
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
It'd be nice if her and Bobby gets out of Huntsville, Alabama, and comes
they need a
to
nice
Costa Rica.
vacation. Costa Rica, I think that sounds beautiful.
It's funny how the whole Costa Rica thing came about because that was never really on the radar.
That was my radar.
But what I've discovered by talking to people is, like Kevin and Angel, it's on their bucket list. A lot of people's bucket list.
It was on my bucket list.
Yeah. So we're excited about it.
I'll have to take Larice to my other bucket list because she speaks way better Spanish than I can.
You're going to go to Peru?
I do want to go to Peru. Yes, that's my number one bucket list. Yeah. I want to go to Peru. I want to go to Machu Picchu.
I don't want to. I can't complain too much.
I'm not
about
taking
Larice.
you with me on that one because it's just
you got it
me
virtual on that one thing you put on my face one day. You have a virtual.
Yeah, I do have a virtual. Yeah, to go and on the virtual thing on the meta, I have the metaverse, and on my virtual thing, if you go. You can go stand on top of Machu Picchu, and the llamas will spit in your face.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Class, let's go do that.
Well, it's virtual. They're not going to really spit. Yeah.
After we quit watching the monkeys have sex, we'll go and let the llamas spit in our eye. That sounds like a great day.
Yeah. and the mosquitoes. And,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. We're going to do a little fishing, and now 2026 all right, is not set in stone yet. So if there's a place that you guys would like to go to, or a place that even if you can't go and you thought it'd be kind of cool, somewhere in the Caribbean that is accessible with we don't want to be on a plane for 4 or 5 hours, and we don't want to drive 120 miles from the airport to where we're going. But if there's a place that you think would be good for us, put it in the chat, because nothing's set in stone. We got a couple places picked out, but nothing is set in stone as of yet. All right. But it's
Joe has to approve it because he's going to work through it, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, and he will. Okay. I mean, just like with Costa Rica, we threw it out there, and he's like, "That'll work." Sure. He was right on it.
Yeah. He knew it. Now Peru's that's not a trip that everybody will want to go on, and that's kind of a me kind of thing. That came about because of an adventure book I read 25, 30 years ago, and that's why it's on my bucket list.
Well, we're not going to Disney World, that's for sure.
No, I think I've had enough Disney. I actually love Disney very much, and I love Epcot even more. But
Epcot's fun.
Epcot's a lot of fun. Yeah, I love Disney, but you know,
they used to.
And I'm sure I'll go back again because I've been 3 times, I believe, in my life.
Isn't it like every day is 4th of July? Like they have a parade and fireworks every day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
How long has it been since you've been there?
The last time I went was when Elena, she is 32 now, and it was when she's 30, she'll be 32 this year. It was when she turned 21, so it's been 10 years ago.
Wow. That's crazy.
Almost 11, yeah.
Well, put it in the chat there if you got some suggestions or something. We got to start thinking about.
I think a lot of people were talking about Bahamas this next coming up year.
I'm fine with the Bahamas because it's easily accessible for.
Or Garona's saying St. Martin.
St. Martin. I don't know how long a flight that would be. But
Cole Reed says Turks and Caicos.
Ooh.
That sounds good too. I've never been there.
Well, some of these places, like, we'd love to go to Aruba.
Right.
But it's such a long and expensive flight. We gotta try to keep it in a budget.
We have to keep the cost to a certain, for the whole group, certain amount.
I mean, I would think that we pick somewhere like Aruba on our 10th year or something like that. That way people can plan it,
Start saving today.
Yeah, start saving today.
Well, B-Man and Michelle, I missed that part where Michelle said Disney. I would love to go with Michelle to Disney. Oh, yeah. Because she loves Disney, and I love it, but I don't think that's a place that I would really want to take you because...
Well, listen.
You're not into that kind of thing, and I am,
Brian will gladly fly her up to Orlando, and I'll gladly fly you down there. Y'all just have a week at it. That'd be great.
We can have a blast.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I love Disney. I also love Harry Potter World, too. I did go there when I was... when Elena... But I was sick. I was sick on that trip. It was awful.
Someone said Bahamas is passé, and then it went away. So
yeah. Well, there's so many people that's been to the Bahamas.
Well,
but we're still looking for that 40th like. We had 40, and it went away.
Well, that's okay.
That's weird how that happened.
It is weird how that happened.
All right, here we go. We got to take care of our 12:30 sponsors.
Key West has a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's southernmost pint brew pub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers, the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn. And their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
Hey, this is Beth from Nailtini. Do you ever feel like getting your nails and hair done before vacation is a chore? Why not enhance your vacay experience by visiting us at Nailtini, 817 Duval. Our perfect petties will make your feet look fabulous in those flip-flops. Or maybe you want a beautiful blow-dry and style for your night on the town. Men's haircuts, facials, and waxing? We do that too. We live up to our name and serve you a martini or a drink of your choice during your service. Now, back to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio.
Are you looking to launch your commercial real estate investment? JM Real Estate is your trusted partner on the Florida Space Coast. They specialize in commercial property management, leasing, and sales, offering full-service resolutions tailored to your needs. The Space Coast is booming, home to the rocket launches, high-tech innovation, and world-renowned companies. From bustling Melbourne to scenic Cocoa Beach, thriving Vera, and rapidly growing Palm Bay. Opportunity is everywhere. Contact JM Real Estate today at jmrealestate.com or contact Nicole Reed with over 25 years experience at 321-242-2882, and let's turn your vision into reality. JM Real Estate. Launch your investment on the Space Coast today.
Riding around this old town, it occurred to me things are much the same. 20 years have gone by fast, those island tales left in the past. Hope this palm tree paradise won't change. Riding around through history that was left behind for us to see by pirates, poets, troubadours and thieves. Passing by the old seaport where the shrimp boats, they once held court. You can watch that southern sun fall into the sea. Where the locals haunt still line the streets, they've all aged with time. I still recall my first time here, those memories crystal clear. A timeless place like this is hard to find. Riding round through history that was left behind for us to see by pirates, poets, troubadours and thieves. Passing by the old seaport where the shrimp boats, they once held court. You can watch that southern sun fall into the sea. Through history that was left behind for us to see by pirates, poets, troubadours and thieves. Passing by the old seaport where the shrimp boats, they once held court. You can watch that southern sun fall into the sea. Riding my bike around, riding around this old town, it occurred to me things are much the same.
I just want to thank you guys for mentioning my name not only once, not only twice, but maybe 4 or 5 times. This is Patty Smith here from Hagerstown, Maryland.
Hey, it's Harold Booth, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio, the only radio station to bring me a bushwhacker on stage so far. Tiki Man, your coastal Americana radio station.
Open your heart now, darling. Slide to the left, now to the right. Sway to the sound of the samba. Summer is here, you can feel it in the night. If you listen with your body, you'll tremble with the tremolo too. I remember walking through that rainforest with you. Might be Frevo de Rua, might be the sound of the sea, might be Gilberto on the hi-fi. Whatever it is, it's got a hold on me like you. Do what you do, summer samba. You got to do what you do, summer samba. Close your eyes now, darling. Slide a little closer now, closer still. Dancing in that summer rain is the hand that swings the aspergil. And if you taste that sweet nectar of love, you quiver like the Indians do. Yes, I remember that night in Rio with you. Might be Frevo de Rua, might be the sound of the sea, might be Gilberto on the hi-fi. Whatever it is, it's got a hold on me like you. Do what you do, summer samba. You got to do what you do, summer samba. Maybe we'll lie in the sand, get lost in the constellations, happy just holding your hand, making quiet observation. Might be Frevo de Rua, might be the sound of the sea, might be Gilberto on the hi-fi. Whatever it is, it's got a hold on me like you. Do what you do, summer samba. You got to do what you do, summer samba. You got to do what you do, summer samba. Yeah, do what you do, summer samba.
I love those saxophones.
Horns make everything better.
Of course, that's Rob Mill. We lost Rob last year.
Yes, we did.
And some of his great music there. But so Turks and Caicos. I see Nicole Reed, our new sponsor, chiming in.
A lot of people are commenting that it is really expensive to get there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, something like that we'd have to plan a couple years out, give people time to save up money for plane tickets and whatnot. That's why I was thinking, well, maybe Turks and Caicos would be somewhere we go in our 10th year or something.
We just sell Larissa's car. We can get that.
Whatever we got to do, you know.
Yeah, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Get rid of that Bitcoin and then.
And go 20 times, right?
Go 20 times.
Live there.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Nicole, for coming on board. I went on ahead and played that commercial again for those that came in on the third hour. We have people that come in at different hours of the show. We need one more like to hit 40 again. We were there, and then it went away.
Rick the Stick said he's been to Turks and Caicos 4 to 5 times from a ship. And he says he always felt safe, and Margaritaville there was excellent.
Yeah. Well, and I would think it would be different if you actually went there, right? You know, I mean, it's always, I've heard it's always safe and stuff, but it'd be worth going. You know, I don't know about these ships where you're just there for 4 hours or whatever, you know?
It's probably like going to Acapulco. I mean, if you want to go into town, you are risking it because that town is full of, drug lords and so on. And it's a big resort city in Mexico. But if you stay on your compounds and so on, people feel it's safe.
Well, you can have that same problem in St. Louis.
Yeah.
You know,
do you have a compound in St. Louis?
You can do that. Well, I traveled a lot and went to a lot of meetings and stuff, and there was just places you didn't go.
I understand. Same with Kansas City.
Joe says airfare can be a little pricey.
Yeah. I think so for even Aruba, you know, and he loves going to Aruba.
So Glenn said Belize.
There we go.
You know,
what about that one, Joe?
I've been to Belize. I think you would really enjoy it, Danny.
There was something about Belize, all-inclusive resorts weren't.
They don't have those.
They don't have them there, I think is what Joe told us one time, because Belize was on the radar there.
Yeah. No.
But
they don't have all-inclusives.
No.
And B-Man says Albuquerque.
You always go to Panama.
Yeah, we can always go to Panama.
Yeah, we can go say hi to Lauren Davidson.
Yeah. Panama's out there, yeah. I wish we could go to Cuba. I'd love to go to Cuba.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah, he brought it up because he knows you love Cuba. Yeah.
Before I quit broadcasting, I'm gonna broadcast from Cuba.
One time.
Well, there you go. You better take your shortwave radio.
Anything is possible.
Okay.
We'll see.
Right.
Anything is possible.
They'll track you down in minutes. Spy. We got a spy.
Yeah, since they ran Ernest Hemingway out of there, I was like, okay, fine. You know, I think they even.
How many listeners do we have in Cuba?
I don't know. You need to look at that.
They don't let that information out.
Is it on Radio Garden?
No. You know what?
Actually, it is.
It may be.
I believe we did hear a Cuban station.
I think you may be right. I think it is on Radio
my golly, we're in Russia and all of that. Why not?
You know, there is a lot of stuff on the shortwave radio, and most of it I listen to from Cuba. It says, help me, help us.
Pull this up here. But
Jody said she'd love to go to Cuba as well.
Yeah, that's one of my. That's
a bucket list.
Talk about bucket list. That's one of mine.
That's definitely big on Danny's bucket list.
I always want to go somewhere where somebody says you can't go.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who walks on the grass next to the sign and takes a selfie. It says, "Don't walk on grass."
We can see you floating around on the moon.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to take a
Spain. Spain's also
Spain.
That's what Gene Hunter says. He'd like to see. I've been to Spain.
Yeah,
I've been to both Malaga and Rota.
You know, I had a physician, a cosmetic surgeon, said his most favorite place in Europe is Spain. He said it's just absolute. The food is wonderful. People are great, all that stuff. And with his name is Mark Gold. So it doesn't sound like he's a Spaniard.
No.
Yep. I loved Spain when we were there. Spent several days at each place and had a good time, as far as I can remember.
far as you can remember.
Sangria. Lots of sangria.
Well, we found out in Spain that, none of the stores or shops or the street vendors or anything opens until the afternoon, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So when you get leave at 9 a.m., there's the only places that are open are the bars. So Spain is the first time I can ever say that I have been completely drunk, sobered up, and got drunk again all in the same day.
That's funny.
What about places inside the United States? Like San Antonio or something like that.
I know you love San
I saw something on there. There was like an all-inclusive resort. I want to say it was like Montana or someplace like that,
Ooh,
where the
let's
hot
go
springs
there.
were and things like that.
Well, there you go.
That
there.
looked pretty cool.
Maui.
Now that's a bucket list. Me and B-Dog were talking. We would love to go to Hawaii.
It takes a whole day to get there.
Yeah,
but
That's
when you
quite
get
a
there,
trip.
it is Maui.
Well, hello to Emerald Sinfox.
Hello.
Said I went to like 4 times when I was stationed there. So
hey, we got our 40th like.
That's Julie.
Oh, is that Julie?
Yeah.
You changed your name up on me, Julie. Come on.
We got our 40th like back. We got our 40th like back.
Yay!
So,
Uncle Alex, Dude Ranches.
Dude ranches. Yes.
funny, yeah.
I want to be a cowboy.
Right.
No, hell no, we're not going to them.
Just
Do you
as there
remember
are
that
no
Billy
all-inclusive
Crystal movie?
resorts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I love
Just
that.
as there are no all-inclusive resorts in the United States.
Joe says it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I must have been wrong. I thought it was something I saw on Travel Channel. I must have been wrong. It must not be all-inclusive.
Do you want to give a shout out to someone listening over in North Holland, the Netherlands?
The Netherlands. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
so
Hey.
yeah, they've been listening for 26 minutes or so. So
Wonderful.
yeah, good morning to you guys, or guys. I guess good afternoon
Yeah,
over in the Netherlands.
It's almost good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, and let's see. Then we go all the way out to British Columbia, Canada.
Well,
Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. So that's kind of cool. So good morning, guys, and welcome to the show.
well, Uncle Alex said Dude Ranches, and B-Man says the Bunny Ranch is outside of Reno.
Is the Bunny Ranch still there?
It's still there.
They used to have their own show.
Yeah, it's still there.
But,
Michelle says Chico Hot Springs in Montana, and it's near Livingston. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a really fun time. Yeah.
A lot of good trout fishing.
there you go.
Dude Ranch.
Dude Ranch. Listen, I don't know how many of y'all I could get on a horse and go wrangle cattle, okay?
I'll do it. I love horses, as you well know.
Well, we did do some horseback riding in Dominican Republic. I like Dominican Republic. I wasn't too happy about that resort with the food-wise. I think we all kind of consensus with that.
But it was such a beautiful, awesome place.
Beautiful island. I really enjoyed that.
I thought the food was fine.
We didn't starve to death. But
No, you didn't.
Had a great room.
We had the best room.
That's the best room we've had yet. That was fantastic. I thought the resort itself was great.
The resort was fantastic.
Yeah, I think coming out of Hotel Rio, our expectations for food were a little higher. That's one thing about Hotel Rio; they do have great food.
Well, they had a good golf course there.
They had a great golf course. Yeah,
I was there twice.
Yeah, I know you was.
I loved our staff. We had it.
I can see Flaz now. Listen, you don't know me, but you're going to get to know me. And
Hey, we
I'm
got
only
40
here.
again. We got 40 again.
Yeah,
40 again. Yeah,
I'm just here to make sure that when I show up with my buddies tomorrow, that one of them doesn't get a golf cart. Here's a 20 to make sure that happens. So when I show up, it's like, no, you don't get no golf cart. Okay.
I didn't do that. I did not set that up.
Verona says, Flash, you'd love the fishing in British Columbia.
Yeah, I bet I would.
Well, yeah, British Columbia. Yeah.
Somebody said Las Vegas.
No.
We're not going to Vegas.
Well, now I love, actually, I wouldn't mind going back one time, but I love the shows, but I am not a gambler. I don't sit in the casinos and throw my money away all day, so
No,
I just don't do that.
I went there for 23 years.
Lots of people have fun. My aunt used to go there every year on, the old folks bus tour to Vegas. She loved playing slot machines.
They rode a bus from here to Las Vegas?
They certainly did.
Wow.
Yeah, they rode a bus from here to Las Vegas.
Talk about hating people by the time you got there.
She loved it. She had a big
Really?
time every time. But I like to go see the magic shows and stuff like that, and Cirque du Soleil. But
What does Nicole say there?
what, I don't know. Let's see. How about St. Kitts?
St. Kitts?
It's a fun trip, and they have a sister island. I don't know how to say it. Is Nevis? 2 island in one trip.
That may be how you pronounce it in Alabama.
Well, that's where my people are from.
St. Kitts. I
don't think I know that.
don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it, Nicole, either.
Vegas is overrated. I'm with you, Dan. If you got to go there on business like I did for 23 years, and like he has to travel for business as well, it's overrated.
My first marriage, I got married in Las Vegas.
Well, there's a reason not to ever go back to that
There's a
town.
reason to never go
At the
back.
Little White Chapel by Elvis.
Actually, yes. Yes, I did, as a matter of
God.
fact. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Nevis. Pronounced Nevis. We can always count on the ambassador to give us a pronouncing of words. Let's see, Vegas.
St. Lucia.
Oh, St.
Yeah,
Lucia.
I would love to go there, too.
Joe, I hope you're writing all this down.
Find out about all these things.
Yeah. Somebody take a picture of the screen of the chat there. That way we've got all of it there. I guess I can do that since I'll be the one.
You got the bigger screen.
I do have the bigger screen. There we go. All right, I got it.
All right.
Write down things like we had pencils and paper still. These kids, they don't even know how to write.
They know how to print. They just can't write.
Yeah. When did they stop?
cool.
What did she say?
Michelle said that her and Brian got married at the Flamingo.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I got married at, that was my first marriage. It was brief, but anyway. It was at some Chapel of the Bells, I believe, or something like that. In Las
Chapel of
Vegas.
the Bells.
And there was an Elvis impersonator who was the
officiant.
The officiant, yes. It was a true story. True story.
Everybody gets a sweaty scarf.
True story.
Hey, I feel pretty good. You know what? We got 4 minutes to go, and the show is still going.
Yay!
We didn't turn off.
What an achievement.
Yeah. B-Man, you missed the first part of the show when I talked about how to factory reset the Black Magic ATM Mini. Okay? First of all, I can do anything. But I spent the entire time we were off narrowing down the problem. I switched out cords, did this, did that, whatever. Reinstalled OBS. Did all those crazy updates that we had to do, Windows 11 or whatever the hell it was, and updated the Zoom. I actually updated ATM Mini, but apparently it didn't take.
That's what I got to do when I go back home, is try to figure out all the updates and get it to work again before Wednesday.
Yeah. B-Man had to replace his.
Oh, did he?
Oh, no. I think it was his Zoom he replaced, not his ATM Mini.
That Zoom goes out, I'm done. We're done. No more.
Dan Ware said they also got married in Vegas too by Elvis as well.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Everybody got a sweaty scarf. We're not going to Vegas. I care nothing about it. I would not have a good time. The only thing I liked about Vegas was old Vegas. I loved going down there, but they've done to Fairmont Street what they want to do to Duval Street in Key West.
Fremont
Street, yeah. What they want to do to Duval Street in Key West. Hey, I did see a picture that the airport is almost done down in Key West.
Did the family ever make it back?
I don't believe they're coming back.
I don't think they're coming back.
Oh.
Like
but
they've gone on to the family museum.
and a lot of people are raising hell. You know, no matter what you do, right? People are going to raise hell about something. You can't make everybody happy.
Yeah.
But people are, you know, because you no longer walk out, you know, on the tarmac to go into the.
You actually walk into a terminal now?
Yeah. Which I got to tell you, it was one of the worst airports in the country. And the last 2 years, they've been working on it. So you're tired of walking on the tarmac by the time you got inside, you know. And I hope they've got a better bag system in there now instead of the one, you know, because they didn't care either. They're like, well, if your luggage ain't here, it ain't here. Okay, fill this paper out.
Well, you're getting a lot of votes for Puerto Rico, by the way.
Puerto Rico.
I've never been to Puerto Rico, and you love it so much. Why not?
Got to fly to Miami.
Are there all-inclusive resorts in Puerto Rico?
My daughter has been to Puerto Rico, and I have not. She
So
went there.
How's she doing in Puerto Rico?
Well, she got on a cruise from Puerto Rico with one of her girlfriends.
I just don't count cruises as a place you've been.
No, she flew from Miami to Puerto Rico to get and stayed there 2 days to get on a cruise.
Joe's going to get mad at me for saying that, but I'm just saying, for me personally, like, unless you've went through the beat-up car to get on the other side of the island, I don't know if you...
Everybody there's a lot of people that love cruises.
I know.
And they're great.
And I'm all for that, but I'm just saying that, like, I would think that the cruise to Puerto Rico, you get off at San Juan. And
no all-inclusive resorts in Puerto Rico.
Ah, well, there you go.
Okay.
So Puerto Rico's out.
You didn't like Puerto Rico?
Wow.
People are confused about Puerto Rico and Mexico. They think it's the same food and all that, and it's not.
No, I understand. A lot more beans.
Yeah. So, and rice. They do a lot of rice over there.
I love rice and beans. So
B-Man says still one conveyor.
Still one conveyor. See, all that money and they got one conveyor. Well, I'm actually happy about the. Listen, folks. Things change, okay, and you gotta let it go. But there's no reason not to go back to Key West either, because of the damn airport. You're flying through airports all day long anyway. It doesn't matter. You want to get it. You want to get out and get into on Duval Street quicker. Then you need a quicker airport, and it sounds like that's what they've got. So
that is what they got.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. I know everybody else is pissed off about it, but I'm not.
I like Mo's idea. We'd just put up a map of the Caribbean and give everybody about 4 darts and say, start throwing. Mm-hmm. And each guy's got a different color.
Oh, before we go, that makes me think about the, let's call it the F bucket on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Which had a lot of money in it, but the 2 fake $100 bills. The two fake $100 bills, that's cheating, okay?
That's funny.
Whatever you put in the F bucket did not come true because you used fake money.
You're going to get it back
$1
tenfold,
did
right?
fine.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think that sounds like an Alex thing, you know. But
you don't know that.
Yeah.
No, he's holding his
He's
hands
there
over
smiling.
He said, I didn't
They
do
got
it.
a grin on his face.
And yes, Patty, I got your message rolled up with your money too. F you, Danny Lynn. All right. It's time for us to get on out of here. Let you get on with your day before the computer crashes. All right. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Hit the like button before you get out of here. And welcome to a brand new year, going into our 11th year with Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you check out Rick the Stick later on this afternoon. You know, that's something we didn't do was the weekly
Lineup.
Hey, we'll see y'all Wednesday on Tropical Country.
Oh, wait a minute. We can stop that right now.
Man.
Rewind.
Because I worked really hard on it.
I want to say thank you.
Well, let's see that then.
Thank you, Joe, for being there.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Here we go.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the Student Crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 7 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
See, we could do anything. Now we could say, all right, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Rick the Stick coming up this afternoon at 5 p.m. Make sure you check that out. Check out all these great shows. They're all working hard to bring you good entertainment, and we're trying to improve all the time, so make sure you check it out. Make sure you tune in next week for another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man as we go into our 11th year of broadcasting for all of you out there. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week, everybody.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of loss and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio all these years. We look forward to another great year in 2025. We're going to roll you back to the base. All right, so if you're listening to us on the radio, you might have to refresh your app. We'll see you next week, everybody.